It's naked. So she's got titty out in my backseat. We're going home. Then we come at the stoplight. Macy's screaming at me out the window. Guess who pulls up right next to us? A constable. I'm like, motherfucker. So I like slowly roll up Macy's thing while she's yelling at me, turn on the heater. Caitlin's crying. And for some reason, we're like, let's go to another bar. Anyways, Macy, what the freaking heck is up, dude?
What's up? How's it going?
We have not done this before.
You know, you say that in a lot of them. Anyways, Macy, is there anything bugging you?
Is there anything bugging?
Bugging me? How's work? How's work going? Where are you at in your life?
Where am I at in my life?
Yes.
I feel like I am at the point of a lot of relief right now. I've gone through a lot of hard stuff this past couple of years. Yeah. So I think now my future, right now I'm just kind of still like trying to get to the top of the mountain. So.
Life's a climb.
It is.
Do you feel like you're getting close?
I still have a long way to go. I mean, you know, I've been through a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of changes.
What stuff have you been through?
What stuff have I been through?
Yeah,
I would say a lot of self stuff. Like self-motivation. I think that I have. I feel like this is an interview. I like this is an interview.
Yeah.
I've gone through a lot. I gained a lot of weight. I was really unhappy with myself.
I know how that feels.
I went through, you know, a lot of changes. So.
A lot of bad relationships.
You know, I've only been in 3 relationships. Mm-hmm. But I've been single for about 1.5 years now. And what?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've been single for a while now. And I have tried to make things work with some people, but it just didn't work out.
It just wasn't in the cards.
It just wasn't. And I had fun in the moment, but it just wasn't there.
Do you feel like now that you're getting older, you're being a little bit more picky?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think for me, when I am on dating apps, I have to know your political views. That's so big for me. It really is. Political views, what you know, just how they act in person. You know, another big thing is how people treat their waitresses and waiters. Mm-hmm. That is the big tester, I feel like. You know, I think that's
like
big
staff. What is it? Customer service people.
Yeah. Because I feel like everyone has worked in customer service before, and you know the struggle of being a waitress or handing food.
You know what I told somebody the other day? I was like, you know, growing up with mom and dad, we would always go ask the person, "Hey, where's this?" And the person would be like, "Well, I don't know." And then dad would be like, "Well, you don't know how to do your job? Like, what? You don't know where this is at?" But now that I've worked in places, people are like, "Hey, where's this specific thing?" And I'm like, I have no fucking clue. It's on the other side of the thing. Do we have any in the back? I don't know, dude. I've been here for 30 minutes. Yeah. So I understand now. Like, on the other side, like, if a person at Walmart works in electronics, they don't know if you have coconut oil in the health section. Oil. Whatever.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
So, yeah, absolutely. I'm just like, I think with dating somebody or just being friends with somebody, that's a big tester, is how they treat people like that. Because that really says something about someone's character.
I completely agree. I completely agree.
I did go on this date one time. And
tell us.
This is recently. Recently, as in the past, 4 months.
Also, Happy New Year. Sorry. Happy New Year. Oh, my goodness.
Any New Year's resolutions? Why did everyone...
Well, hey, on this, we were supposed to write our goals, but we haven't kind of round to it yet. You know, I do that every year.
January 19th, 20th. What's today?
It's definitely the 15th.
Can you believe we're halfway through January?
I know.
Is that not crazy? I think it's kind of crazy.
Crazy. It is crazy.
Do you have any resolutions?
Yeah. Do I have any? I would say, I know this is kind of cheesy, but just enjoying life. You know, like, I don't care if I gain 5 pounds. I don't care if I eat a tub of ice cream. I don't care if I had a sucky day. I'm alive, and it can be taken away from me so quickly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I can't act like that.
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm single or just didn't get that job promotion, I'm just glad I'm here.
Yeah.
And that has completely changed my attitude around.
Yeah.
And it's hard to bring yourself out of that, but...
That's exactly what you're dealing with. Is looking at the bright side.
It's
Well,
hard.
AJ's like very, you know,
I'm
she's
not
got.
looking at the positives. I know how to do that.
I know, but you're like, she's got school or work in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
She works all day. Then at night, it's basically a second job. She goes to school. And then she's trying to balance me, her other friends, like, blah, blah, blah. And she's really just like, damn, my life sucks. And I told her today, I was like, if you really think about it, your life doesn't suck. You know, you wake up, you got a car, you got a family. Not a perfect family. You got friends, not perfect friends. Like, it's not that your life sucks. Is that you're in a tough situation and you're doing a lot. Like, you have a lot on your plate right now. And that sucks. Sometimes a shitty customer can come in. They suck. But your life as a whole doesn't suck. You know, you can go get Chick-fil-A whenever you want. You can go do this. You can do whatever. So it's just situationally, you're going through it right now. But you have to have periods of time like this to be successful.
Well, it's not only being successful. It's just, when you're truly, truly happy, let's just be honest here, probably a couple days out of 6 months. I know for me, I haven't been truly, truly happy and been like, oh my God, like, this is life.
Mm-hmm.
And probably a long time. Like, oh my God, like, I'm having the best time of my life. I probably haven't felt that way in like over a year.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell's wrong with me?
I completely
Really?
agree.
And it's
This
just
year
like-
was the first year that I'm like looking forward to. Because like the
Yeah.
past 4 years, I've been like, oh, it's a new year. Like, and I look back at like 2021, and I hated that. Like, I never look forward to, oh, it's a new year. Like, but this year I really feel like I'm hitting my stride. Like, I'm out of this cloud of bullshit. And I'm happy. I love going to the land, going on walks, doing these challenges. You know, I love my job. It's annoying sometimes, but like, and then YouTube, this is fun. This is fun. And it's just, I'm ready to get this year. And I really haven't been like that in a long time.
That was a mean look. You looked.
Oh, God. It's hard to get that way. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, and then the next day you're depressed again.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just, you gotta get through it.
Go back to those dates. That one date you went on. You were going to talk
Oh my
about
God, I
that.
already forgot it.
What's the worst date you've been
The
on?
worst date?
There's so many.
You know, there's honestly not that many, though. I have such a bad memory, and
I'm not that close.
Okay.
It's just
And
right
I-
here.
It's
Can't-
not. There's never a happy.
There's this is the happy.
And I'm
Okay.
I'm happy.
It's coming this way. It's not on the top. So you need to.
I'm happy.
There you go. You're doing good.
the worst date I've ever had.
I got one for you, but go ahead.
Her dates or your date?
My date.
Oh. Well, you said I got one for you, so I didn't know.
I
if
got
you
one on
knew of her
deck.
date.
If you want to think about one.
Okay.
Hopefully this girl isn't listening, but
What's her nickname?
I'm not gonna. No, she doesn't have. I don't even remember her real name. Yes, I do, but I'm not gonna say it. It was like a year and a half ago, and so this girl lives out in the middle of nowhere. All that's out there is pretty much a Whataburger. So I'm like, okay. She's like, you know, come out. Let's go to Whataburger. We'll eat food and hang out. I'm like, okay. So she's pretty chill throughout the time we're at Whataburger. And then I'm like, well, there's nothing else to do. I'm out in Whitesboro. So there's nothing out there. And you don't know her. And she's like, well, let's just drive around. Let's just drive around. I was like, oh, that sounds like a great
Who the
time.
hell drives around?
Using my
I love
gas.
driving around.
Using my
yeah,
gas.
for a date.
But we had already ate, and there was nothing to do. And I've never made an excuse like, oh, text me that you're having an emergency. Like, I've never had to do that.
Oh,
But we
God.
get in the car. We get in the car,
Oh my god, I know.
and she turns on K-pop. Full blast. Takes my phone out of my hand. Turns on K-pop. It gets worse. She starts singing it. She started singing K-pop. Gonna get my daughter, in my passenger seat. I'm like, there's absolutely no way. I'm like, oh, do you listen to like Harry Styles? Do you listen to?
These were supposed to be conversations before you hang out.
Yeah, but it was just a spur of the moment type thing. And I was like, I have to leave. I have to go help my mom with something at 9 o'clock. She was like, well, I hope it's okay. I'm like, yeah, my mom usually really doesn't call or ask me to come home, but I wonder what's going on. I got the fuck out of there. It was horrible. How do you think I'm driving around? There's nothing. And she's like, call me to it, run da. Butter Honda, and I'm like, no offense to people who like K-pop, but like, that's not what I expected at all.
Oh crap!
Tell her you're doing a podcast.
Hey, Mom.
Anyways,
What are you doing?
no, we're on a podcast.
I have to go, apparently. I'm on a podcast. Can I text you? Okay, bye.
Interruption.
It's my mom.
It was a joke, first of all, but yeah, that happened to me. You got one, Anderson? Do you have one?
I've never really been on a date.
What's up? Do you have a bad date?
I would say this is just a sum of just hanging out in general. Okay. Oh, I got a really good story. I'm not gonna say
The
names.
one of your bedroom?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I got a story. Well, I don't know if I want to tell it or not.
Tell it. Just don't say names.
Well, I just don't know.
Think
which
about it.
one to
Really,
tell.
nobody's gonna listen to this, so it really doesn't matter.
Well, I don't really know which story to tell.
Okay.
There's just too many.
We're here for all of it,
Just
Macy.
do one of them. We're here to listen. Take us away on. I want to feel like I'm
You.
with you.
What the heck?
Tell the story.
I wanted to say
What the
heck.
hell?
I wanted to say hell and heck in the same. Let's say that for later. That's just not all be about me.
Macy, you're our first guest. It is about you.
What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh yeah, what you get
We
for
can all
Christmas?
talk about that.
What I get for Christmas? I got Stars tickets, Dallas Stars tickets.
Mm.
And
You like that, don't you?
Hockey?
Hockey.
Yeah.
I've never been to a hockey game.
Oh my god.
I want to go.
It is so much better than football because they fight and it's very entertaining.
I
Like
want to go.
they fight. Like everyone and people fight in the stands too. Everyone's drunk. It's very entertaining. And my first game I actually went on a date. I was taken on a date there. And it was kind of weird because I actually really did like this guy, but he had recently told me that he was really into trans.
Oh.
And I said, good for you. Okay, we went to Hooters for dinner. So before the Dallas Stars game, we were like, let's go to Hooters, right?
Hooters, by the way, have amazing wings. I love their wings. Like
What?
It wasn't the one of the roommates.
I can't hear you.
AJ, can you speak up, please?
Well, I didn't want it to. She doesn't.
Hold it. Just hold it, because you talk like a little fairy. Are you okay?
Was it not the one with the roommates? Is it a different
No,
guy?
this is a different guy. This guy I didn't even date. This guy I just kind of like went on a date with a year ago, and then he was like, "You want to go to a game?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And we went to Hooters, and because like everyone goes to Hooters before the Dallas Stars game because that's just like the place is like right there. And so we're like, okay, let's go to Hooters. And I didn't even care like about the girls or anything. Obviously,
I love Hooters.
yeah, they're like half naked, and obviously I'm on a date, so you're thinking, who the hell goes on a date with there's half naked girls? And the girls there were like gorgeous. They were the girls on the modeling calendar, and I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Did you see that they put a Twin Peaks in across from Buc-ee's?
Yeah, I
Right
saw
by
that.
the old apartment.
Yeah, I saw that. There's some tea about that too.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so he took, we're at Hooters. He was like, you want something to drink? I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So the number one Hooters girl in the company is our bartender. And I'm like, dang, this
What makes
is
her number
crazy.
one?
She's on everything.
Like calendar-wise.
She's
Oh.
calendar. She's promoted by, like, corporate. She's our bartender. And I'm like, oh,
That's
wow.
pretty fun, though.
Like, this
Very
This is great.
intimidating. Yeah.
She probably
Yeah.
was attracted to you.
Well, she was staring at me a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's gay. But anyways, so she was like, "Do you guys want something to drink?" And so she took my ID, and I
Hold on. Wait, it's like, so we're gonna have to like recap. Okay, what were we talking about?
So the Hooters.
Okay.
So I was at Hooters. Obviously, I'm on a date with this guy. It's going pretty well. He's very, very attractive, but he's always been a little bit weird. And he was like, "You're not gonna believe this." And I was like, "Wait." He goes, "So I went on a date," and I was like, "Okay, you're telling me about a date on a date? What?" And he was like, "But here's the weird thing. I picked this girl up. This girl's drop dead gorgeous, and." We go to a bar, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, who is talking about this? Again, he's a little weird, but I'm like, whatever. And we're just making conversation. And he's like...
He's a little weird, but he's cute, so.
And he was like, I go to kiss her, and she's like, you stop, like, I have to tell you something. And he's like, what's wrong? And she's like, I'm actually a man.
Was this before or after the game?
This was before the game.
This was before the date.
This was, like, we're sitting down eating.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about what she's talking about. So, yeah, Hooters before the game.
Yeah, and I'm just, like, sitting there, like, with my chips and queso. I'm like,
Was it good?
the chips and queso?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, well, I still follow her on Instagram. Like, I still think she's very attractive. And he did show me a picture, and she's not bad. But I was just like...
She's got a wiener.
Yeah. And I'm like... I knew at that point, I was like, you know what? This guy's cute, but I can't do that. I can't, date a guy who's into that because I just can't do that.
Yeah. So what would the equivalent be for me? You're dating a guy, you went on a date with a guy who likes men who transition into women. So that would mean I would go on a date with a girl who likes women
who dress as a man
or transition into men, which I probably already have dated. So
well, it's just to me, it's just like I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to like get anything, Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, so it's just like you're cute. This guy, I'm telling you, the cutest guy I've ever talked to, and it's just like it sucks. And I mean, it's not an embarrassing story. I mean, there's people who are just into trans, and that's fine. But for me, I was like really bummed out.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with having like a preference.
But I was just like,
I mean, and it's safety, because then if you would have slept with that guy, and that guy would have slept with that woman,
I would have no idea.
Yeah.
So.
Tell the story about my favorite. And what happened in your bed sheets?
I can't.
Yes, you can. He's not going to listen to this.
I don't care. I said I can't talk about any of my exes.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
It's not fair to them.
Anyways.
But I can tell you about all the crazy dates.
Get a little closer.
Because I don't care about them.
So you are an ex-volleyball player, ex-athlete. You had to tell our mother that you quit sports. How was that?
It was difficult. So I always enjoyed sports, but not necessarily. I was what?
That didn't. I'm just trying. That was kind of confusing.
So just take it that way.
I'm sorry.
So I'm taking this serious. So I was way better at basketball, but I liked volleyball more. Mm-hmm. And I was 16, and I decided that I wanted to go work instead. So I quit all sports and just went and got a job. And I wanted to make money because I thought that was more beneficial than to play sports.
You didn't think you were going to go to college?
I didn't have it in me. I think I could have got a scholarship for sure. But and now I look back, I'm like, damn, I could have had a scholarship. I could have been almost done with college.
Yeah.
But everything happens for a reason.
It does.
And I wasn't into school. I didn't like school. I always struggled. And I didn't want to go off to college. I was scared. But now, obviously I'm doing something different. But, yeah, I decided to make money instead. I was making $7.25
Minimum
an
wage,
hour
baby.
at a cookie shop.
American cookie.
American cookie.
I still have that shirt in my closet.
Seriously?
Yes.
So yeah, I started to
I
make money.
love American Cookie.
Great.
it's so
What's the
good.
full name? Great American Cookie
Company. Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Well, my first job was Subway, and I got fired because I shattered my elbow and my finger and couldn't go in to cut sandwiches. And they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna let you go." My boss also sold cocaine in the parking lot, and I also had to revive an old lady, mouth to mouth, Ruth. So many things happened. Macy, we've been through so many things. So many things. You're pretty popular on Instagram and TikTok.
I was. I definitely had a lot of. In the total of 1 month, I had 1 million views on my TikTok. And
That's crazy.
And I have a screenshot of that, actually.
That's awesome.
And I had 7,000 people watch me at once. I can
Mhm.
find that here in a minute.
Yeah.
It's not what you think. It's too much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It's way too much pressure. People are demanding stuff. People are, on your ass. People are making fun of you for things.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand and I wouldn't call myself a content creator. I just say I blew up overnight. But being a content creator is so much harder than what you think. People are on your ass. People are putting you down. And it really does get to you.
Yeah.
Even though you get their money, it does get to you sometimes.
I would have
It
to
is.
agree to an extent. Sometimes my YouTube shorts, they get thousands of views. And I kind of really post the same thing over and over. And whenever I'll post one, it'll be like, whenever I'm the most attractive sibling in the family. And I know, Macy, it's to get people, and people are like, well, you got arrested for you got arrested for a crime you didn't commit because you're definitely not the most attractive sibling. And it's funny. But those kind of comments I could see hurt people's feelings, but not really me. I hear a lot of the people, like influencers and blah, 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 and YouTubers talk about the comments and how it hurts their feelings, and I just don't.
Well, it's weird because some people will watch you for months and months at a time, and they will put together stuff about you.
Clips.
And then they will ask you a question that you talked about a month ago and use it against you and bring it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So a lot of people would watch me every time I would go live, and I would say something like, I hate my eyebrows. And then a month later, they'd be like, so did you ever get your eyebrows done? Because I know you hated them, and they look terrible today. So people watch you for a while. There's a lot of watchers out there, and it's very creepy.
A lot of watchers.
So I have so many creepy stories about all that stuff. So many.
Well, tell me.
One of the stories was there was this guy who was 55 years old. He was 300 pounds. Not that it matters, but it was still kind of creepy. Right?
Nice save.
Well, I've struggled with my weight all my life. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
So, what the hell happened to your eyeball?
Mine's dry.
He was like, anyways, what? So there's this guy stalked me on everything. I really did not want to put my last name on TikTok, but somebody insisted that I would because they wanted subs, and I said no. This is not going to go well.
Well, the title of this podcast is going to be Mason McMillin.
Mason McMillin.
Macy McMillin, something. Episode 3.
Well, now I don't care.
Okay.
Because I've, obviously toned down a lot.
Yeah.
But he found me on Facebook. He was trying to be friends with people I knew, trying to figure out where I worked, where I lived.
Mm.
And I actually have somebody I would talk to. He's super independent, super smart. He's on a doctor level. And he found a lot of information about me. He became obsessed with me. Found where I lived. He's a doctor. Let's keep in mind, he's a doctor. Certified doctor. Shit you not. And he found where I lived. He found Trent's high school records on Google.
My high school grades?
Records for your football.
Oh, yeah. I told you I've been breaking records.
There. He found everything to a T, and this guy's a doctor. And I'm just like,
Well, is he a
"Ugh."
doctor in like being a creep, or is he a doctor
I can't
in like
say
medicine?
because I know he's gonna watch this, so I can't say.
That's weird.
There's a lot of doctors that I've talked to, but there's one in specific.
How old do you say you are, Macy?
How old? They all know my age. So
35.
I'm not 35.
Well,
But anyways, there's a lot of creepy people who refine you to a T. And that's what was so upsetting is because he's like, put your last name on there. Put your last name on there. I was like, no, people are going to find out. And it's true. Now, I am friends with that guy, and I trust him in a way. But if I ever...
the guy who looked up everything?
If I pissed him off pretty bad, he would come for me.
Yeah.
So,
Hey!
So you have to think, where did this stem from? Going live on TikTok. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a dangerous world.
Me and Macy can really pick people to be in our lives. For
I can
real,
tell.
we're great at it. You can pick it the fucking crazies, and so do
I don't pick them.
They just come your way.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
It's true. I just Macy.
Y'all McMillins have something.
Oh, don't say that.
Why?
The creepy doctor guys. Say hello to creepy doctor guy. Anyways, that is
Yeah.
crazy. You got to be careful because I mean the Don't F with Cats on Netflix. People were looking at this guy's wall sockets and figure out that he lived in the UK or London and blah blah blah. Did you ever see that?
I've never watched it.
He was like drowning cats, or like cutting cats up with the axe.
What the hell's over there?
I was thinking. He was like he was like cutting things
I was
up.
thinking.
So I feel like we got on to Christmas stuff and then completely
Yeah,
went
because
left.
these died. Or
Oh.
turned off or something.
Do you have any other crazy stories?
I can tell you a bar story that was really scary. So me and Caitlin went out to Electric Cowboy, and obviously they took Neon Moon Saloon away, which sucks.
Oh yeah, I
But-
forgot.
I've never been.
Are you serious?
You never
Oh my gosh.
went.
So many famous
Yeah.
people went there, and it was so cool because they were there, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
But-
after about the 5th time, it kind of got a little hot, too hot, sweaty. And then they stopped turning on the air.
It broke.
Well, there you go.
I was like, what the hell? But anyways,
Oh my gosh. I don't know what story you're about to tell, but you need to tell the one about the wrestler that you told AJ.
no.
Okay.
That includes so much stuff.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I don't want too much stuff out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so
We should play that later.
play what?
Under his bed.
Oh hell no. Hell to
For
the no,
context,
no,
she's talking about the Ouija board.
no, thank you. I do not trust that at all. Have y'all played it?
No.
I haven't.
I
Mom
would-
says she's played it.
not in the house.
No, not here. I told AJ that Mom wouldn't even bring it out of that room. I had to go in there and grab it.
Yeah. Well, it's not the actual board that's weird. It's just
It's the
summoning.
portal to the demonic.
Well, but like what was I saying?
Oh, about these dates.
No.
The bar, the bar.
Oh, the
crazy
bar.
story?
So me and my ex-best friend, we're kind of okay now. We decided we're gonna go to the bar one night, and if you know, Electric Cowboy sucks ass. It's all weird people. I don't like it. They're wannabe cowboys, even though I'm not a cowgirl.
The one.
It's just weird.
The one down in.
In Louisville.
Okay.
They're all skinks. I don't care. Okay. And they are. They're all wackos. And so this is why I feel so passionate about what I just said. Me and Kate.
This is why I feel so passionate about what I just said.
So
About all those
It's
skanks.
older men, and by skanks I mean men. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So there's all older men there. You know, they're done. They're working their blue collar job. They're ready to get a beer at the dance floor. I'm like, okay. No, I love my blue collar men. Okay, a little 2-step here and there.
Macy, that's hilarious.
So there's these two guys
God.
that come up to me and Caitlin. They're like, hey, baby, y'all want to play some pool? We're like, yeah, we want to play some free pool. You know, why not? And this guy's like, where do you work? You know, typical getting to know somebody. I'm like, Amazon. And he's like, what do you do at Amazon? I said, I package boxes. Typical packager, nothing to it. He's like, no, you don't. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I work at Amazon. I package stuff. He's like,
Did you actually work at Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said,
We worked at Amazon at the same time.
not the same place.
I was fresh. You were like actual
Fulfillment.
gifts. Yeah.
Gifts.
Like actual
Fulfillment
items.
center.
Yeah.
And he was like, you don't. I'm telling you right now, I know who owns that place, and you don't work there. And I'm like, oh, like Jeff Bezos owns the place, this mofo dummy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm laughing. He's not. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Well, I get mad. I said, fuck you. I work at Amazon. I said, I work at Amazon, damn it. And
Fuck you. I'm working at Amazon, you son of a bitch.
I know. I'm like, I literally work at Amazon. What are you talking about? I literally work there, and he's just completely serious. He's not joking around with me. He's like, I'm telling you right now, you don't work there. I said, I can show you my badge. I'm number 1 on the package leaderboard, okay? Let me show you. I can package fast. Out of 100 people, I was number 1, okay?
Good job, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank
Mom
you.
talked about it for 3 months.
Yeah.
As she should.
And I was like, I can show you the leaderboard, my son. Let me show you. I pulled it up and showed them. No, you don't work there. Okay. So I grabbed my friend's hitting it off with the other friend. I grabbed her so hard and said, we're getting the hell out of here. She's like, what's going on? Well, I didn't know that other guy had been touching her, like, really inappropriately. And I didn't know because I was arguing with this guy. And Caitlin's like, he just literally filled me up. I shouldn't have said her name, but...
You did
she
twice
won't care.
already.
Did I really?
Yeah.
And he was filling her up. And she knows this story. And I was
Well, I'd
like...
hope so.
Oh,
It happened to her.
So I said, Caitlin, we're getting the heck out of here. Let's go. And we just got there. We just got there.
Oh, y'all are leaving the whole place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, we're done. Because at this point, there's something really weird going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if they wanted, like, to spike our drinks or just to, like, piss us off or just make a joke out of it. But it wasn't a joke. I grabbed her. I said, we're leaving. We're walking out. Oh, I see them following us. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in a horror movie right now. And we're running and we're going and they're following us out.
As you're
And,
running?
yeah, and my keys are down. I keep my keys in my boots all the way down. So I'm running like this, trying to get my keys out, right? Because if you wear boots, they're hard to get your shit out of there, okay? I'm like, son of a gun. Caitlin's like, hurry up, hurry up. I'm sorry. And they're still coming. Well, I go into panic mode because once we're in the parking lot, there's no cameras.
Yeah.
If they do something, they grab us, it's over. I get my car. I literally turn my car. I'm so scared. I completely gun it over 2 curbs and mess up underneath my car. And I'm like, oh my God, my parents are going to kill me. I literally try to go over 2 curves. And if you've ever been to the Electric Cowboy parking lot in Louisville,
Those
you know
curves are
it is
sneaky.
so bad.
Yes.
I said, I'm out. And they're still coming. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I can't get out of that rut. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in a Mustang. I can't get out. I put it in reverse. I go reverse, go up, go up, go up. Now they're just staring at us. And I'm just like,
I couldn't imagine what was going on.
at this point, I don't care what happens to my car. We've got to get out of there because these guys have really bad intentions. And they weren't guys. They were like 45 years old. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, I don't care if anything happens to my car. We've got to go. Like, this is really weird. So anyways, that was the scariest story that happened to me at a bar. As we were being, I feel like we were being like targeted or something. Like
Yeah.
to make us mad to leave.
Because it was just the 2 of y'all alone.
Yeah, and I felt like they wanted us to get mad and leave so they can lure us out there.
Oh, I didn't think
And
about
like
it
it was
that.
a trick. Well, bitch, I got my Mustang. I said, I'm out. I'm out of here. I don't care. You're not gonna catch my wings, okay? You're not gonna catch
What?
it.
My wings.
Yeah, like my car.
Your car has wings?
Trent. It's a reference to Red Bull.
Well, I got a story.
Does anyone not know that?
Oh, yeah, Red Bull
It's-
gives you wings.
Yeah,
But you said
Is
your
that
car.
car's name?
wings.
Red Bull.
No.
It's Shelly.
Okay, nobody's on my level right
I'm
now.
just confused. I'm on your level. Get the fuck out of there. But I just... what the fuck you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, me and Red Bull just had to get out of here with our
You're
wings.
not gonna catch my wings. I don't know it.
You're not gonna catch my wings. It's the reference to Red Bull.
I've never heard
somebody,
that. In the
yeah.
comments, if you've ever heard that, please tell me that you've ever heard that, but I don't think that's a thing.
Well, I'm making.
I've got a bar story about Macy.
Oh
When I had to take care of you and Caitlin.
No, we're not gonna tell that.
Why?
Because.
I'm gonna tell it.
No.
So.
No.
What's even bad about it?
It's just no.
I had to take care of y'all when y'all were sickly drunk.
I was drunk, but I didn't ever fall on my face, and I didn't do anything crazy. I was just out of it.
Your friend. Oh, God, I'm gonna tell it. It's not that bad. So, we got. Where were. I think it was me, you, Caitlin, and my ex-girlfriend.
So, at the point, the reason why we got so messed up is because I ended up breaking up with one of my boyfriends, and I was like, I've had enough. I'm gonna drink
Let's go out.
I'm gonna drink a lot tonight. Why not? That's why I was like, screw it.
Okay. Yeah, that give a little bit of context, because I completely forgot about what happened that night because of everything.
And Caitlin was going through something too, so we were like, let's just do it.
Let's just fucking go
and
crazy.
we went to Old West that morning,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we were already feeling pretty good.
Old West, have you been to, you've never been to, there are pancakes
What?
or
Wait,
this big?
you've never been to Old West Cafe?
It's amazing. I gotta take you.
What the hell? What kind of friend are you?
This is me apologizing. I'm sorry for not
They have one in Grapevine too. It's
taking
really
you
good.
to Old West. It's a really good breakfast place.
It's-
Like country crock breakfast.
Country Crock. Betty Crocker.
Anyways, so Macy and my ex-girlfriend, Caitlin, and I all decided to go to Electric Cowboy, and I'm DD, so Macy...
No, we tried to go to the Stockyards first.
Tried to go to the Stockyards. We tried to go to Neon. Then Neon's line was so long that... And meanwhile, her and her friend completely
We're already gone.
plastered when we get out of the car.
By the time we get out of the apartment complex, we're already gone.
We rode on a golf cart with this guy up to the place. Remember we rode on that golf cart?
Caitlin did. I didn't.
No, me, you, my ex, and me.
Seriously?
We remember the guy came and picked us up on a golf cart and we sat in the back of it? Anyways, so a golf cart gets us there because they're already stumbling around. We get in Neon Moon's line. Well, the line's too long. They're like, let's go to PR's. Meanwhile, they're plastered, walking around, I don't know, whatever. Then, in the line of PRs, Macy's drunk off her butt and is like, that guy's kind of cute. And starts hitting on this guy. Starts going talking to this guy, and
That's
then
not
yes,
true.
that is very true. And then we go.
Rock your shit, girl.
Listen. Are you ready?
I'm here.
Then they're like, "Hey, Trent, we have to go pee." Oh, okay. So then I'm like, "Well, what am I gonna go do? Because can't get into PRs. We've been in line for 30 minutes. Can't get into Neon. None of the Stockyard restaurants are gonna let them in to pee because they're both like, oh my god." So we walk to this parking
Caitlin
lot.
was like,
Yes, we walk to this parking lot, and we have to walk by like 3 police officers
oh my god.
on this area. So I'm like, act whatever. I'm walking behind them. So we go down this alley, and we go to this parking lot, and they go behind these trucks to start peeing. And so I'm like looking out. I'm like looking guard. You know, I got them here. I'm like looking, blah blah blah. Then I turn back. Caitlin screams. Has fallen backwards, dented this truck, and peed all over herself. And she said, "Oh my god!" Is flailing with piss all over herself. I'm like, great, here we go, get up. So then this truck has a dent in it. I'm like, we got to get out of here. So then we all stumble back to PRs, and PRs is like closed. We get all the way back to the thing. We get in the car. Now it's starting to hit both of them. They're
I don't know how
in the
much we
back
drank
seat.
that night. It was
Macy's
bad.
like, I'm about to throw up. Like, she starts getting the hiccups. You know what happens when the hiccups come on. They're about to throw up. I roll down the window because I'm like, don't throw up in my
Actually, I
car.
don't know what happens when the hiccups come.
When you've been drinking, you get the hiccups. That means you're about to puke.
Oh.
So, well, most people, not everyone, but. So then, I roll down the window so she can puke out of my car, not in my car. And then she starts screaming at me, roll up the damn window. It's cold. It's so fucking cold. Roll up the window. I'm like, Macy, if you're going to puke. She's like, I'm not puking yet. And I was like, well, tell me when you're about to. No. So then Caitlin's like, oh my God, crying. She's like, I'm hot. Macy's over here screaming, it's fucking cold. Caitlin's like, it's too hot in here. Oh my God. And looks and say, then both of them proceed to puke in their lap.
I was like this.
Yes, puking yellow.
Then I peed myself.
Caitlin's puking brown because all this stuff, and it's all over her face. It's like, oh my god, I puked on myself. And then she gets naked, so she's got titty out in my backseat. We're going home. Then we come at the stoplight. Macy's screaming at me out the window. Guess who pulls up right next to us? A constable. I'm like, motherfucker. So I like slowly roll up Macy's thing while she's yelling at me, turn on the heater. Caitlin's crying. And for some reason, we're like, let's go to another bar. like, let's just go see if another Electric Cowboy's open.
Let's just go.
So then we drive there. They're completely out of it. It's probably like 11:45. And
Why would it be closed?
Yeah, well, it was during COVID, so they probably had shut it down. So then we get there, and the place is closed. And we look back, and there's puke everywhere. It's
God, that's awful.
Shut up. Actually, I'm about to throw up. Just thinking about it, because I had to clean. Stop doing that. I had to clean my car.
That's so actually.
Anyways, the next day, it's all crusted on my window and inside. I had to steam it, but it was horrible. Macy ended up having to go pee again. We got out of Electric Cowboy, like cleaned them off a little bit. No, Caitlin had to go pee, because then
I don't remember any of that.
my ex had to go over there and hold Caitlin. Like, Caitlin was holding while she was squatting. So my ex was a tiny little thing and was, like, pulling with all her strength to keep Caitlin up. Because she's just peeing puke everywhere, naked with titty out. And then we got home. I think I started a shower for you. It was this room. Started a hot shower.
No, we were at the apartment.
Oh, we went to the apartment. Oh, and I started the shower.
You really think I'm gonna get that?
Yeah, you're right.
here?
You're right. You're right.
No.
You're right. It was the apartment.
It was. Oh god, those nights are fun and they have good stories, but the amount of sickness. Oh.
It was bad.
No.
I don't think I've ever been that drunk ever in
It
my
was so
life.
bad.
Never.
I was just so plastered. About
And I have
2 months ago.
videos still, like, because I was, of course, you know me. I was just turning while I was driving. Hey
Which-
guys, wake up!
Which is so messed up.
And I'm like,
Well, I ended up meeting a guy that night, and in the line, and I've talked to him ever since that night. His name's Matthew. He's a bull rider.
yeah, the guy that you flirted with in the line at PR.
Yeah, and Kristen was there,
Yeah.
and she was like, "He just likes every girl. Like, don't even try."
I forgot
I'm
Kristen
not
was
every
there.
girl.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Yes.
be honest here.
Yeah.
And she got around. So
What?
Boom, bitch.
boom. Bitch.
Oh, you're taking throwing shots at what's her face?
Yeah, I don't like her.
Oh. Anyways, well, yeah, we've all got that story. There was a time where Macy and her friends and ex. Why would you do that?
Do what?
Got drunk out here in our barn at home.
That was
And
like
I had to take care of her friends.
4 years ago.
This was like 4 or 5 years ago. I had to take care of her friends. And you know we have pictures on this hallway out here? Her
Have
friend-
you noticed that it's only my graduation picture?
Yeah, because her friend knocks it off and breaks it. And Mom's like, I'll get it fixed. Here we are 4 years later. They put a new picture in there instead of my graduation photo.
I need to look.
It's Macy's graduation. Then it used to be my graduation. But now it's us at like the old-timey guns thing.
Yeah, we've had some crazy stories.
We shot the gun today.
Really? Well, it's only going to get crazier because I'm about to be 21 legally.
Woo!
So, we're going to have tons of stories.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm
I
excited.
don't really know how long just left. We've been going for 45 minutes.
Get the snack.
Oh, the snacks.
Let's try the snacks. So, yeah, there's a little bit about my crazy life. What did I talk about? The Hooters date, the drunk times, and what other did I talk about?
That was it.
No, I talked about something
That was
else.
crazy. Like that crazy guy.
Oh, that crazy doctor. That was crazy.
19 grams of protein.
What?
All right, so yeah, we do like taste test things. Try to open them like not in the, because they're loud on the microphone.
My flavor is ranch.
That's gotta be good.
Ranch, loaded taco.
Food taste test. Spicy sweet chili.
Very good. 10 out of 10.
Not a big ranch
Wow.
person, but let's try this.
Those are good.
Wow.
These are Quest tortilla-style protein chips.
That is
I
like
don't
a
think I
taco.
like those ranch ones.
You what?
I don't think I like those ranch ones.
I don't really like the taco.
You don't? Oh my gosh.
It tastes like a real taco.
The nacho cheese are a little
Sweet
off.
spicy chili.
These are the ranch. You can't go wrong with ranch.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, these aren't really good either.
I really like the loaded taco.
These are good.
The ranch ones are good.
These are the worst for me right now. Second best. No, first. Second.
These are my favorite. Can you get me one?
The water. That's really limey. Let me try that one. Ooh, it's spicy.
Alright, I'm
A
done.
little bit.
Try this one.
These are my favorite so far. What's your favorite?
I don't know yet.
Oh, those are terrible.
No.
The loaded taco? Those are
She
bad.
loves
How the heck do these have so much protein? That's what I want to know.
those. And flavor.
Yeah. Well, will they put crickets in these or something?
Crickets.
Uh-huh.
It's only 140 calories for a bag.
Interesting.
But, anyways, yeah. We talked about me having stalkers. Talked about me having an interesting date.
Yeah, to say the least.
And then crazy drunk stories. But yeah,
These are the best. What's your
I like
favorite?
these are my best.
these are my favorite.
Those are the worst.
Really?
No, these are the worst.
No, those are the worst. 1, 2,
Honestly, this is like Taco Bell in a bag.
3, 4, 5.
This is not sponsored,
Yeah, not sponsored by the way.
but maybe in the future.
I hit my fan goal.
Well, does this conclude the podcast?
No. What?
What?
We're still chilling. You want it to be now?
We want 5 minutes.
Okay. You need to start doing challenges with me. Dad has beat me 5-0.
That sucks.
Oh, it's horrible.
It does suck.
He's just so consistent with his exercise.
It's hard. I don't do a lot of cardio.
You don't like cardio?
I do.
Swimming?
I like cardio.
I
I don't
want-
do any of it because my muscle goes away. I'm not trying to get cut. That's what cuts. If you lift heavy and do cardio, you'll get cut. I don't want to get cut. No.
I
that's all
always
I
you lift weights for your muscles. You do cardio for your heart. and
Maybe
there's
that's how it
something
goes.
else.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
cardio.
I'm not a professional trainer.
Cardiology. That's your heart. Running is healthy for your heart and not your muscles. You don't gain muscle by like obviously you're gonna gain leg muscles and blah blah blah, but put on you go work out, move weights. These are the best. You don't like them? It's a good source of protein. These taste good. They all have a good flavor, but those are a little horrible.
Nah. I understand when's your birthday.
February 12th.
Any
Yay.
updates on that? You gonna take a trip?
Ask her.
Would you go on a trip with me in Trenton? If it came down to
Depends.
it?
On what days? How long?
I think it's like 5 days.
Depends. Because I'm in school. I'm in 5 classes.
I think it'll be in summer.
In summer?
Yeah.
You're gonna take a trip in summer? Oh, okay. Yeah, then that could be a lot better. Because I can't go take a test. Take a test. Ooh! I can't go on vacation until May.
Oh, I think it'll be in like June.
Okay. Yeah, that'd probably be better.
That's my water.
I know, but I'm almost out. Anyways, those chips were good. Yeah, well, she's thinking about going to Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico.
I like Mexico.
Thank you for that.
Cozumel or Playa del Carmen?
Or are you thinking about going on a cruise? Or not?
No, it died.
That's all. Sort of space.
Can we see some of the footage or no?
Yep.